What's going on, guys? Jake here from the Fly Fiend. Thanks for tuning back in to another fly tying tutorial. Today's video, I'll be showing you how to tie up a diamond braid emerger. I'm going to throw a fresh hook in the vise and we'll get right into this tutorial. The hook I'm tying this fly on is a Firehole Sticks 5/16 in a size 14. I have that paired up with a Fire Stick Stones in a 3.5mm, and this is the matte black. The thread I'm going to be using, UTC 70 denier in black. And I'm going to start my thread right behind the base of that bead. I'm just going to build a little bit of a dam behind that bead just to kind of hold it in place. I'm going to cut out my tag end. I'm going to make some wraps down the hook shank to where the hook barb would be. The first material we'll be tying in is our tail. And for our tail, I'm going to be using just a black piece of rooster. Just a rooster saddle, and I'm just going to pull back near the bottom. Just grab 4 or 5 fibers off the stem. I'm going to tie these in just like so, right on top. Then I'm just going to bring my thread back up. Just keep this all nice and smooth, just like so. Now for the next material we're tying in is our body, and I'm going to be using Hairline Turkey Biot. This is dyed black, and I'm just going to take one biot off the stem. I'm going to prep it for tie-in. So I'm just going to cut the little curls off the end. I'm going to tie this biot in so the curvature of the biot is facing towards me and the little ridge is facing up. So you can see there that the ridge is facing up, and that's going to allow you to create that segmentation that biots are known for, just like that. So at this point, I'm going to grab my hackle pliers, grab the tip of this turkey biot. What I'm going to do is just pull it right up to vertical. Then I make my first wrap there. I'm just going to kind of make evenly open spiral wraps, creating this body. Once I get up to the back of that bead, I can capture the biot and just cut out the little tag end there. You can put a counter rib underneath. I've been actually fishing it without, and it's actually been pretty durable, and I like the look of it without a counter rib, so I've been tying them like this and been performing really well. So for the actual wing part, I'm going to be using, this is just braid in a size extra small. This is just pearl. I'm pretty sure it's uni. The sticker's gone off the top, but I'm pretty sure it's uni, size small or extra small. And what I'm going to do is just fold it right in half, just like so. And I want this wing to come to the back of the body, to the back of the hook bend area. You don't want this too long, or you don't want this too short, or you're not going to really be able to see it that well. That's pretty much my ideal length. And if you do tie it a little too short, it's going to be hard to tie in the rest of your materials. So I'm just going to cut that nice and flush. Just secure that a little bit more so it doesn't rip out with fish teeth. I'm going to create a small dubbing loop, 3/4 inch dubbing loop. And I'm going to be grabbing some shore fishing black CDC. And we're going to be throwing this in the loop. This step's kind of optional. You don't have to put CDC in. I like to incorporate CDC with a lot of my flies. I just have confidence in it, so it's totally up to you if you want to add CDC or not. So I'm just going to take a little pinch here, cut it off the side, keep it pinched in my fingers. And you can get tools that do this. I just find it faster with my fingers if you're tying a bunch of these. Just going to pull that CDC back, just wrap it in just like so, come under that dubbing loop, capture it, cut out the dubbing loop. I'm just going to secure that a little bit, and then I'm going to come in with another dubbing loop. It's another 3-4 inch dubbing loop. And for this one, I'm going to be using just regular rabbit, just natural rabbit dyed black. Just grab a small pinch of it. This is just Wapsi rabbit. I like to actually kind of break it up in my fingers just so it's a little bit shorter. I don't want it too long. Probably half the size of the CDC we tied in. And I want this pretty sparse too. So I'm just going to throw that in my loop there, just like so. Spin this up. I'm kind of actually holding my dubbing loop on a angle towards the front of the eye. This is just going to help with spinning all that CDC in it as well. Kind of keep the two separated. Gonna brush that out just a little bit. Same thing we did with the CDC. Stroke it all back. Make those wraps. Capture the loop. Cut out the loop. Now we can come in with our whip finish tool and actually just finish the fly off with a 4 or 5 turn whip finish. Make sure that knot is nice and seated and tight in there. Then you can just cut that out and you are good to fish. So I've primarily been fishing this black with the pearl. Awesome little combo. Tie a few up, let me know how you guys do on them. If you like today's tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the fly or any of the materials, you can drop that down in the comment section below. You can purchase this fly and all the materials for this fly on my site at theflyfiend.com. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Thanks a lot again for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next tutorial.